Hi, I'm Mitch Gallagher from Sweetwater. Today we're checking out the all-new Maestro Fuzz-Tone FZ-M. Let's get started. If you will, take a little jump into the Wayback Machine with me. In the 1950s, distorted guitar was still a pretty novel thing. There were examples of distorted amps on record dating back to Willie Lee Johnson playing with Howlin' Wolf in 1951, for example, and there were others such as Paul Burleson and many more. But all those early distortion effects, if you will, came from overloaded amps or other non-recommended means such as pulling a tube half out of a tube socket or slicing a speaker with a razor blade, things you definitely don't want to do with your cherished amplifier. But then in 1960, singer Marty Robbins was recording with guitarist Grady Martin in Nashville. The engineer on the session was Glenn Snoddy, who noticed that the transformers in the studio's console were failing and creating an interesting fuzzy tone. Later, Glenn worked with engineer Revis Hobbs to recreate this primitive fuzz effect using transistors so he could use it on other recordings he was making. He took this new effect to Gibson's then president, Maurice Berlin, who agreed to develop the prototype, and they released it under the Maestro brand. So in 1962, the Maestro Fuzz-Tone FZ-1 was launched to resounding silence. Maestro shipped something like 5,000 of the pedals, and some sources say the following year they only shipped 3. And by the way, Gibson also built that same fuzz circuit into their EB family of basses around that time. Then in 1965, Keith Richards used the FZ-1 on a Rolling Stones song called I Can't Get No Satisfaction, which of course went on to have just a little bit of success. Richards was trying to give the main riff in the song a horn-like sound, and he tried the Maestro pedal and found the sound worked for what he wanted. Maestro released a slightly updated version of the pedal, the FZ-1A, with a different battery, and they promptly sold 40,000 pedals. This was followed by the FZ-1B, which used a 9-volt battery and had different graphics. Now, naturally, many other manufacturers followed soon with their own take on the Fuzzbox. But now, Maestro's returned to the Fuzz-Tone world with the all-new Fuzz-Tone FZ-M, a fuzz pedal inspired by the original FZ-1, but it has 2 distinct voicings for added versatility. The first voicing has that raspy, vintage-inspired fuzz tone. The second mode is labeled Modern, and it's a thicker, warmer-sounding fuzz. In either mode, you have 3 controls: attack, which sets the amount of fuzz, tone, of course, for adjusting the brightness, and the output level. Like all vintage fuzzes, the FZ-M has a low input impedance, which loads the guitar's pickups and helps to create that distinctive fuzz tone we all love. This means that it's happiest as a first pedal in your signal path. It is true bypass, so when the pedal's bypassed, it's not coloring or loading your guitar's output at all. You can operate the FZ-M off of a single 9-volt battery or with a standard 9-volt power supply, which is how I'm using it for the demo today. If you're looking for a fuzz tone that can give you both vintage-inspired tones as well as thick, rich, modern fuzz tones, then you should definitely take a look at the new Maestro FZ-M. Building on the long heritage of great vintage Maestro effects, the FZ-M delivers great tones that you'll love having as part of your sonic arsenal. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Mitch Gallagher from Sweetwater. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Click here for more videos like this, or start at sweetwater.com for all your music instrument and pro audio needs.